Hello everyone, in this video we will understand the concept of frame, right? So whenever I am talking about frames, so frame you can understand from a building or a structure or a RCC structure is a frame, right? Structure, right? So whenever I am talking about the frames, it is a RCC structure, right? You can understand from that it is a RCC type structure, right? So I am written here, frames are not pin jointed. So frames are not pin jointed means there will be resisting moment capacity in every joint, right? I am talking about this joint, so it can resist moment. It is not a truss. In case of truss, I have seen that the truss are in truss the only axial force are responsible, right? So in case of frames, it is not like that, right? Frames are not pin jointed. So I will make you understand through this example. So it is a formula, right? SI is equals to static indeterminate C is equals to alpha m plus Re minus beta j plus gamma. In this example you will be able to understand what I will use and what you will understand the concept of basic finding out the static indeterminacy, right? So what is alpha, right? Alpha, I have already told you that alpha is equals to 3 in case of 2D, right? In case of 2D, alpha is equals to 3, I have already explained in previous videos. So here alpha is equals to 3, or you can understand the shear force, bending moment and axial forces, the forces which are coming in the frames. So alpha is equals to 3, right? And counting the number of members, m is responsible for number of members. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, right? 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 20 24 25 26 27 28, right? So number of members you will get 28, right? Here you can see that it is a internal hinge. You can see here, you can see it is a internal hinge. So gamma will be responsible, right? So where Re responsible for number of total reaction forces in the frame, right? So here it is a fixed support. Fixed support, we also know that it counteract in 2D direction. In 2D it can counter three forces, some say all the forces in x, y and moment, right? So number of reaction here will be 3, and it is also a fixed support, then it will also 3. It is also a fixed support, it is also 3, right? And it is a hinge support, as you can see. So hinge support can resist two reaction forces. So sum of these reaction forces is total Re, right? So Re will become 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3, okay? It will become 9, 11, right? So we are talking about beta. Whenever I am talking about beta, how many reaction and how many equations will be valid for the solving the frames, right? So beta will be also 3. How? Which equation will be solved? Summation of all the forces in x, okay, and summation of all the forces in y direction and summation of all the moments. You can get that. So total will be 3. Equation is equals to 0. Yeah, is equals to 0 to total number of equation 1 2 and 3. To total beta will become 3 in case of 2D. It is a frame we are solving. It is a 2D frame, right? Whenever I am talking about joints, so you can add the joints 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 and 20, right? Number of joints you can get is 20. Okay, now gamma, whenever gamma will become, it will come due to some internal hinge, right? So internal hinge, here it is, there are two internal hinge in a frame here, as you can see in this example. So internal hinge, what I have said in the previous classes, that gamma is equals to, is that here it is the internal hinge, right? You can see that here is an internal hinge. So internal hinge, how many members are connected through it? 1 2 3 and 4, right? 1 2 3 and 4. So 4 minus 1, right? We will get 3. In case of this internal hinge, as it is same is in this case, So here will be also 3 and here will be also 3, right? So 3 plus 3 we will get 6. Okay. After that we can solve, as you can see the values we have already found out, right? So put the values in SI formula, you can get SI is equals to 29, right? SI is equals to 29, static indeterminacy. Okay, now as you can see I have written something important point in the right side. So here you can also understand, for closed loop, right, ISI, internal static indeterminacy, is equals to 3, and for internal static indeterminacy for 3D is equals to 6, right? So now I am trying to explain here, right? You can see it is a closed loop. Okay, it is a closed loop, right? How many closed loops are there? As you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. There are 9 closed loop, right? You can see here one closed loop, another, right? You can see there are total how many number of loops? There are 9 number of loops, right? 9 into ISI is equals to 3. For one closed loop there will be 3, so 9, there are 9 closed loop, 9 into 3, right? And there will be a internal hinge. Okay, so you can deduct it from here 3, from here 3, you can 6. So how we will get, how many we will get? We will get here 21, right? We will get here 21. Okay, whenever I am talking about external static indeterminacy in case of 2D, we will get Re minus 3, right? So how many total number of reactions are there? 3, 3, 3 and 2, right? Divided by how number of reactions? 11 minus 3. How we will get? Will get 8, right? So as we know what is static indeterminacy. Static indeterminacy is equals to external static indeterminacy plus internal static indeterminacy, right? So from here you can also find out 29, right? You can add these both, you will get 29. So either from this or from this right hand side which I have written in there, you can understand it easily, right? So here we are able to understand the frames, yeah, right, the concept of frame. Hope you will understand. If you have any doubt you can comment in the video below. Okay, thank you.